What if your motorhome could leave the highway, push deep into rough country, and still feel like a proper home when the day is done? Most RVs are built for campsites. This one looks built to go past them. Meet the Kuanda Xun Feng RV, a pickup-based four-wheel drive motorhome that tries to combine real off-road hardware with real everyday comfort. Car Hub, your trusted guide to the world of motorhomes and campervans. The Xun Feng is Kuanda RV's hard-edged answer for buyers who want more than a soft-roading camper. Underneath, it rides on the jangling Dadao single-cab pickup chassis, powered by a 2.3-liter Ford Puma diesel, paired with a ZF 8-speed automatic. Output stands at 130 kilowatts and 450 newton-meters. But the bigger story is how that power gets used. You get part-time four-wheel drive, an electronic rear differential lock, and adjustable K-Man nitrogen shocks as standard. So this thing is aimed at rougher terrain than the average motorhome ever sees. And it looks the part too. The Xun Feng gets a 28-degree approach angle, around 0.71 feet of ground clearance, 265/65 R17 tires, alloy wheels, and a full-size spare. Buyers can also add AT tires, a 12,500-pound front winch, roof lights, a snorkel, and rear auxiliary airbag support. At the back, there is a towing point rated for 2,500 kilograms. Overall length comes in at about 19.67 feet, width at 7.48 feet, and height at 9.81 feet, keeping it compact enough for touring while still offering a full living box. The exterior is not just tough-looking, it is practical. The body uses a double-sided aluminum 5-layer composite structure, while the cab-over section is integrated as one unit. Kuanda also uses a soft connection between the box and chassis to better handle twist and road shock, which matters when you take a vehicle like this far away from smooth pavement. On the right side, there is a fold-down outdoor table, a utility hatch with water fill and power access, and a manual awning stretching about 9.84 feet. You also get a cassette stove outside for open-air cooking. At the rear, there is the spare wheel, tow point, camera support for 4-way monitoring and a streaming rearview mirror, plus optional aluminum storage boxes. On the left side, a smaller storage compartment adds more room for tools, hoses, and daily travel gear. Up front, the cab feels more like a modern passenger vehicle than a stripped-out work truck. The driver gets 6-way electric adjustment, the passenger gets 4-way electric adjustment, and features include a multi-function steering wheel, automatic climate control, keyless entry, electronic handbrake, auto hold, rain-sensing wipers, and paddle shifters. A 12-inch central touchscreen handles entertainment and phone connectivity, while safety tech includes cruise control, tire pressure monitoring, hill descent control, hill start assist, parking radar, front airbags, and front side airbags. But the bigger surprise starts when you step inside. The interior changes the mood completely. Instead of feeling like a basic off-road shell, the Xun Feng delivers a modern gray cabin with wood furniture and aluminum edging. The layout places the cab-over bed at the front, a central lounge in the middle, and a rear section that combines a split kitchen with an independent bathroom. Above the cab, the front double bed measures about 6.56 feet by 4.59 feet, with roughly 2.62 feet of headroom in the sleeping zone. Side windows bring in light, warm air is routed into this area, and front storage cabinets make the space far more useful for personal items instead of wasting the overhead section. The lounge is one of the smartest parts of the layout. You get a 2-person dinette with seat belts and a movable table, opposite a side sofa, so the cabin feels social instead of cramped. Cup holders are built in above the table, and there is also an embedded kettle with nearby power supply. When needed, this area converts into another bed measuring about 6.56 feet by 2.62 feet. Above the sofa sits a KME 48-volt single-cooling inverter air conditioner rated at 2,700 watts, and the main cabin also gets a remote-controlled bi-directional roof vent. Just as important, there is useful overhead storage and practical ledges here, so the lounge works as both a living area and a real everyday storage zone. The kitchen is split into 2 sections, which makes a big difference in a compact RV. Behind the side sofa, the first counter handles prep and washing, with a custom nano sink, drain basket, chopping board, and flexible rotating faucet. Below it sits a Panasonic 23-liter microwave oven, and a flip-out extension expands the workspace into a larger L-shaped prep area. The second module carries an AMCA 2,200-watt induction cooker with a high-power 12-volt range hood above it. Kuanda also fits two Seaflow RV pumps, one for the fresh water supply and one self-priming pump. Better still, both kitchen zones include useful built-in storage, helping this rear-entry pickup-based motorhome avoid the cramped, compromised feel many rivals struggle with. Cold storage is handled by a Thetford 142-liter 12-volt refrigerator behind the dinette, separating freezer and fridge space with 55 liters for frozen storage and 87 liters for refrigeration. The bathroom keeps the same practical approach. It includes a wash basin, rotating faucet, independent shower sprayer, vanity mirror, towel rail, and a remote-controlled bi-directional roof fan for ventilation. Up top, there is a drying rack, and the toilet is a Thetford C200 swivel unit paired with a pull-out 17-liter black tank. Kuanda also adds a warm air outlet, an upper storage cabinet, and even magnetic rinse cups beneath that cabinet, which is a small touch but shows real attention to daily use. For off-grid touring, the utility setup is serious. The Xun Feng comes with a 5-kilowatt high-altitude diesel heater, a 5-kilowatt hot water heater, and a 3.5-liter water reservoir. Electrical hardware includes a full 2.0 bow system with a 4-kilowatt intelligent solar charger inverter. Standard battery capacity is a 48-volt 105-amp-hour lithium pack, or roughly 5 kilowatt-hours, with an upgrade to 10 kilowatt-hours. Roof solar starts at 500 watts and can be upgraded to 1,000 watts. Freshwater capacity is 150 liters, gray water capacity is 65 liters, and buyers can also add hydronic underfloor heating for the living area. Put it all together, and the Kuanda Xun Feng feels focused and very clear in its purpose. It gives you a diesel 4x4 pickup base, real off-road hardware, towing ability, a composite body designed to better handle rough travel, and an interior that makes smart use of every zone. You get a proper overcab bed, a convertible second bed, a split kitchen with genuine workspace, a full bathroom, strong off-grid support, and storage built naturally into the exterior, lounge, kitchen, overhead bed, and bathroom. With an official guide price of 518,000 yuan, or about $76,000, the Xun Feng arrives as a four-wheel drive motorhome built for buyers who want exploration without giving up comfort. So here is the real question. Would you take the Kuanda Xun Feng deep off-grid, or use it as a long-range touring base?